you're not communicating enough necessarily. It's not because of this or that. It's just, it is what it is. So for these next few minutes, listen to the story of a girl who's kind of walked where your daughter perhaps is walking, and give you a heart for her. Because a lot of times in this place with our kids, it's so easy just to harden up, and you get fed up with them, especially if you've been in this for a while. And you just like, I don't care what your problem is, just get over it. You know how we can get there? And it's good just to have our hearts softened and to be reminded. So Kristen, if you just let us kind of know where you were and what was going on, that'd be great.
Hello. I hate how formal this is. Okay. Well, first, I just want to say, I'm not trying to get your guys' sympathy. I am fine now. God has brought me to a place of restoration, and I'm not trying to pull a heart tug on you guys. This is just my story, and I want to tell it because it's God's, not my own. So, with that being said, I'm going to give you a little background on my life. I've always been raised in the church since I was born. My mom and dad have been born-again believers. I've been in church since I was born. I asked Christ as my personal Savior when I was 6. So I've always had him, but you'll learn that I strayed away from him big time. I went to public school, kindergarten and first grade, met some girls there who were my best friends through life. Well, not through life, but I'm only 20, but through elementary, junior high, and high school. And but my mom decided she wanted to homeschool us, and in third grade, she pulled us out, my brother and I, and all of third grade and some of fourth grade, I was homeschooled. When I was homeschooled, I was surrounded by Christianity. I was involved in the church. I had some group of friends that were also homeschooled, and they were Christians too. So I had nothing but, I don't want to say religion, but I had nothing but Jesus in my life at that time. In fourth grade, though, we had financial problems. So I had to go back to school because Mom started teaching again, right?
Subbing. Mm-hmm.
Subbing. And when I was thrown into fourth grade, I didn't know, the structures of who was cool, what you should say, what you should do, how you should act. I was just kind of a dork. And I was only there for a semester in fourth grade, so I kind of learned how I should act and what I should do, and but not to the full extent. And Mom took us back out again in fifth grade, and I was homeschooled again from 5th, 6th, and then I went back in 7th indefinitely to school, public school. During that time that I was homeschooled, I had my mom and dad, and I had Christian friends, and my friends' parents were also like my parents because we hung out so much and we did homeschool things together, study and stuff. So it was like a family. And my mom and dad were my friends before. They were my security, physically, spiritually, emotionally. I knew I could go to them for anything. I know my dad would, my dad is the father figure. I knew he was going to protect me, and my mom was there to protect me emotionally, and I knew that. And they were my safety net. I knew that no matter what I did, they'd always love me, and they always said that to me, and I believed it. In 7th grade, though, I went back to public school, and